Hello, internet friends. Again, why I would not do business with the Multihull Company ever again. And of course, these are all little points that are coming up after a disagreement I had with the Multihull Company and dispersal of funds. So now we look at this. Here we come. The owner of the Multihull Company, William Miller, Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston, South Carolina. Okay, well, that's all seems fine. But then we go over, and his license is in Florida, and we come down here. The principal place of business shall have a street address which shall blah, 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 shall be located within the state of Florida. Now, why is this important? He's doing business in South Carolina, but his license is in the state of Florida. Now, why does that actually matter? It matters because it brings up a whole discussion over where the adjudication takes place in the event of a disagreement. And it brings into question where the adjudication takes place, and that adds a whole bunch of costs and complications. And that is specifically why this law, part of why this law appears to have been written, was to prevent these types of issues from taking place. And so when your company that you're doing business with specifically sets up their business to skirt the law, is what it looks like to me when you set up so that you're doing business in South Carolina, but you're using a Florida license, which is specifically prohibited here. That's exactly what it says. And the reason and when you read down through this law, that's what it shows to me. I'm not a lawyer, but that's what it shows to me, is that it is to simplify the process of adjudicating a disagreement. And in this case, when I attempted to challenge the Multihull Company, that's one of the first things that came up, is they said, well, we're not doing business in Florida. I said, but your license is in Florida. Yeah. Chase me if you can. And so that right there, and that is set up from the start. You see that on the webpage. You see that on the webpage right here. You see that on the webpage right here, Charleston, South Carolina, Philadelphia, PA. So I bring that up. It isn't just Phil Berman doing that. It's also William Miller, who has also set up and structured the company so that in the event, this is my take on all of this, set up the company so that in the event of a disagreement, they have initial defense of saying, well, that didn't take place in the state of Florida, so you can't come after me in the state of Florida. Then you say, okay, well, now I'll come after him in the state of Charleston. These are all big things, if you're trying to chase somebody down for money. So then you say, okay, I'll go over to Charleston, South Carolina. I'll chase him there. They say, yeah, I know, but my business is in Florida. Why are you chasing me in South Carolina? And you see, now you go through this whole process of there's no place to chase them because they've structured the company in such a way to shed liability. Well, that's my take on it. But, I'm not a lawyer, but that's what it looks like to me when I attempted to chase them for liability.